Congratulations, Marky boy. You done it again. Bravo, you done it again. Hello out there in TV land, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about Iron Lung, starring Markiplier. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, per usual. It really helps our channel grow. Let's get started. Now, as some of y'all can tell, my voice sounds like shit. I am sorry, I'm getting over a cold, but we're going to continue like normal. So anyways, Iron Lung is basically about a convict who gets stuck in a submarine. He has to go to a planet full of blood to see if he can find something that will help the human race survive in this end of times era that we're in this universe. And that's the short decay of it. It's based on a video game. It stars Markiplier. Really just him. There's a few other actors. Troy Baker's in it. But the movie takes place with primarily him stuck on this submarine trying to find anything, information, resources, anything that can save the human race. And while he's on this planet that's full of blood in this submarine, he starts to slowly learn that there is not just him on this planet, but there could be something else. And I would like to talk about, let's talk about Markiplier first. He's one of the big pros of this movie. This is his second time I've seen him. And I also seen him in Edge of Sleep. If you want to see that review, that's on the channel. You can go there. But he does a very good job in this role. He is truly giving it 110%. He's acting his ass off. He's giving us confused. He's giving us crazy. He's giving us a bit of dry humor, funny, snarky. But most of the time, he's just angry, upset. He's been put in this situation. The character he plays, Simon's been put in a situation where he's fighting for his freedom. He's fighting for his life. He was convicted of a crime that he may or may not have committed. And he's basically trying to do this because he feels if he does this, he will get freedom. And Markiplier does a good job of conveying all those emotions, being sympathetic, being sad, being angry, being frustrated, all that great stuff. He does a very good job. Like I said in Edge of Sleep, and I'll say again he has some very good acting chops. I would love to see him do other stuff. It seems like he has a he seems like he really enjoys doing horror roles, movies involving horror. So maybe that's going to be his thing. Maybe he'll become the horror guy. So definitely enjoyed him in the Edge of Sleep. I definitely enjoyed him in this performance. So he did well. Another pro about this movie is this is also his baby. It was written by him, directed by him, obviously stars him. And, considering he's wearing all these hats, he's doing a very good job. It looks great. It's filmed pretty well. The story is decently followable. And he just does a good job of doing all this. Also, he funded this himself. Now, nobody knows what the true budget is. I looked it up. It's somewhere between $3 million, seems like. Most people have put it together. He said he's made that back, which I can believe because I think he's already made $7 million on it already. So that's double the money, over double the money. So yeah, man, good job. Like, well done. Like I'm also, like I said, this is all this is self-financed, self-put together. So like when you see this movie, know Markiplier paid for everything you're looking at. So good job, him. Another pro about the movie is apparently it broke one of the world records, the world record for most blood with 80,000 gallons of blood, which is crazy for practical effects. So it was a shit ton of blood. And there's a scene where you can see where it went. And yeah, it is really, really good. It looks great. everything like that. Now, the cons. It is a very slow movie. It's like 2 hours and 7 minutes long. It's a very slow burn. I personally wish it had been shorter, maybe about an hour 40, hour 30. But it is a slow movie. So if you don't like slow-paced movies, this is not for you. Also, the audio mixing is a bit of an issue. Sometimes the it's not clear what everyone is saying, or some of the radio is saying and stuff like that. So this, I would say, is one of those what you would call subtitle movies. So that is a bit of an issue. Also, it might be a thing he did for the suspense of the movies. I don't know. It's extremely dark as well. Like, not just in tone, but also the movie is dark. Because he's in a submarine. It's super dark. The lighting is sometimes not there. And if you're a person who gets claustrophobic, like, you will definitely feel very claustrophobic watching this movie. So it's like the lighting, the tone. Also, the tone is super dark. If dark things, whether it be tone or lighting, is not for you, this is not for you. Because this movie definitely, like, has a lot of, like, there's a lack of hope and there's a lack of light. So, just let you know. And one of the last critiques is also, this is clear a movie for people who like Ireland and Markiplier. Because there's a lot of lore stuff in here that if you haven't played the game, you really won't understand as much. So you should probably go play the game after or whatever if you want to understand some of the world building. Because I haven't played the game, so there's a lot of things I had questions about. But if you're, it seems like from me talking to people who are fans of the game, it did a very good job of nailing what the game is like and the story of the game. So my overall verdict of this movie is, this is a very good movie. It seems like it's a very good movie, but it's even greater if you're a fan of Iron the game, because this is based off a video game. So, like, for me, I would have to give it a 6 because I haven't played the game. I think it's super slow, and I'll be honest, the lighting issues kind of bothered me. But overall, as a movie, it's not really that bad. I would highly recommend going to see this to support the indie filmmaker, because this is the type of movies I want, where instead of us getting like Hollywood's having this problem lately where everything's got to be like, $100 million or more. I don't want to go back to the days of the indie filmmaker where he just takes like $5 million, $10 million and makes the best movie he can possibly make, and let's just see what happens. I want to go back to those days, the Rocky days. Like, Rocky was made for like $1 million, the first one, and Halloween was made like $100,000, the first one. So I want to go back to those days where we get these film directors or these filmmakers who can get like a decent budget and then make the best possible film they can off hope in a ham sandwich. So I implore people to go see this movie, if nothing else, to support the indie filmmaker. And like I said, it's a solid movie. It is a bit slow, I will say that. It is a bit of a nihilist type movie, if I'll be honest. But for fans of the game and Markiplier, it seems like it's an 8 for them. And for the casual viewer like myself who's never played the game or don't watch Markiplier like that, it's a 6. So it's not a horrible movie. So I definitely go see that. I mean, what are you going to do? You can go see this or you can go see Melania Trump. That's it. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.